Okay, everybody, we're just going to make sure that you check over the DDP Intro to Draft Site. That's basically drawing with absolute, relative, and polar coordinate entries. So the expectation on this unit is, one, that you know how to set up a workspace. And you can see up here that we've set our lower left corner limits to -4, -4. So if we looked at this as a sheet of graph paper, this being the origin, -4 would obviously be back and down, giving you enough extra space, and then 6, 4. Now, absolute coordinate entry, is keeping track of where you're going compared to where you started, so you're always tracking. So obviously, line segment A, if we start at 0, 0, line segment A, 4 on the X, 0 on the Y, 4, 1. So the expectation is that you fill this out as you're going through. Now, a couple things you could do to make this a little bit quicker once you fill this out. You could use your snipping tool, and you could actually take a picture of your coordinates. You can just drag this off. You could copy this, and then if you go to the CAD workspace, you could go to Edit, Paste, and you can click and drag a box to bring in your coordinates. And that's going to make this drawing go a little bit quicker. So obviously we're going to set up our limits based on what the document is saying. Grid, you could change that to 0.5, snap 0.5, whichever you feel comfortable with. Obviously these are all by a factor of 1, and then we'll make our way. So I'm going to start at 0, 0. And then I'll start typing in my coordinates as I go. 4, 0, 4, 1, and so forth and so on. Okay, I can make my way around, but I think this is more for you. Before you turn this in, the expectation again is that you fill in your limits, grid, zoom, snap, and your coordinates. Okay. We'll move on to relative coordinate entry.